Hey, it's HighTechDad, and today I'm doing something a little different. I'm not doing a product review of some other person's product. I'm actually going to do a walkthrough of a product that I conceptualized, that I designed, that I thought through, and that I, with the help of AI, yes, this is a vibe coded product, developed. And it is something that actually came from a pain point that I encountered many, many years ago when I was trying to move from an old laptop to a new laptop, and I was trying to figure out what applications do I need to put onto the new laptop that were already on my old laptop. I didn't want to do a complete migration. I wanted to start the new laptop with something clean. And it turns out, after searching around and testing out a bunch of different utilities and things like that, and even using sort of the system profiler and the Apple system settings where you can get a list of applications, I couldn't find anything that really worked for me. So I started thinking it through and came up with this app. And after I don't know how many builds I've done, it's gone through a lot, and it's gone through a lot of thinking. I came up with this product that I'm really excited to showcase here, and I call it AppAudit. So it's essentially allows you to scan your Mac, and then it gives you an inventory, an audit of all the applications and helper applications that are on your Mac, even on your cloud storage or on attached hard drives, and lets you sort of understand what they're about and do a whole lot more. I'm not going to go into the details in this video. This is sort of the introduction to a series of videos where I'm going to dive through various features of the app. One thing that I should say, though, that it is a app that has multiple license types. There is a free version because you want to play around with it. You want to see if it's useful for you. There is a pro version, which unlocks a lot more. And this is great for people who are maybe managing a variety of Macs and they want to understand more about the Macs. And then there's even a consultant license for people who go to other people's works and want to temporarily grant a license to check out other Macs. And I'll go into all those details a little bit later. One thing I wanted to make sure that this app did was that it was local only, that it didn't use AI to connect. You don't need an account. The only thing you need to be able to do is download it from my website. You can download the free version, and I will have all the links in the description as well as on this video, and it'll work out of the box. So you just have to register to get access to the download, and that's it. But if you do want to get a different type of license, yes, there is a payment, and I'll go into all that detail later. But for using it just sort of out of the box, again, it doesn't connect to the internet unless you want it to, and that's only for like checking for updates to the application or clicking on a button to see the release notes or something like that. But I wanted to make sure that it could run completely offline. It is silicon only. You should have a more recent version of Mac OS to run it. And like I said, I'm going to be going through a bunch of different features that it has, and there's a lot. One thing I do want to say, and you can see this is the app right here. It actually is. I have the Pro license installed, so there's a basic view and an advanced view. But one thing that I did want to say that it does also work in light mode. So this is dark mode. I prefer to work in dark mode. But if you're on light mode, you can see it also works just fine. It's obviously the same interface, just a little bit brighter. My tired eyes need something a little bit darker, so I wanted to make sure that it handled both light and dark modes. So that's sort of the intro. Be sure to check out the other videos on the playlist where I'm going to be going through things like the different license types, how you get started, how it works, understanding this home dashboard among the two versions, some other things where you can find duplicate applications and how to go about potentially cleaning up your Mac after you do a scan and an audit, searching, sorting, and filters, notes and lists that you can make as you start auditing your Mac and you want to have some organization, details like inspecting certain types of apps and getting more details. And there's obviously a difference between the pro and the free versions. And then exporting certain things. So in a certain license, you can do exports. Comparing workspaces, they could be time stamped or between different Macs in general to see how they compare together. Some other pro power tools that are built in. Also, just sort of how the help function works and how you can really understand how to use the app. And then lastly, I'll go into the consultant workflow and how that works by generating customer access and generating some license that are temporary. So anyway, stay tuned. There's more coming. If you want to read more about the application in the meantime, you can go to its website, and that is at tryappAudit.com. You can see the link down here. You can also always go to my website, which is at HighTechDad.com. And I'm also on social media. Just search for HighTechDad. And you can visit my Facebook page at facebook.com/HTD blog. Anyway, hope you like this. I had a lot of fun building it. It only took me a month, but it was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and I had a lot of fun doing it. So stay tuned.